Okay, hi everybody, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. Okay, for the foreseeable future, I will just be doing general card readings for the channel. Feel free to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, leave comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want to further support the channel, please consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does help the growth and development of the channel. Okay, so now let's get into your reading. Hi Cancer, I hope you're doing well. This is Naveen Ferguson, you've reached the channel. Okay, so I've actually already shuffled all the cards. I'm just doing a quick one shuffle again. This will be a general card reading for the time frame of June the 9th to July the 4th of 2025. Cancer, of course, the extended will be in this reading. And I think that's about it. Okay, let's get into your general reading, Cancer, for the time frame of June the 9th to July the 4th of 2025. Okay, Cancer, look at this. The King of Swords. So you have a plan of action. It is working or it is about to work. You see things going more efficiently in your work or your life or your family or the collaboration that you may be involved in, whatever the situation is for you. You are looking at certain aspects of your stratagems, your efforts, and are becoming pleased by it, saying that yes, this is working. I think this is the direction I need to go. Let's keep it going. And it's going to free you up now a little bit, I sense, not all at once, but it's going to free you up now to entertain the next aspects of your goals, of the agenda, of other subject matters that need to be considered. Okay, and this is also you speaking with business partners or associates or close confidants to gain their perspective. But ultimately you are making the decision. So things are developing quite nicely and sustainably in your world, okay? Whether that's in your business, your household, if you're on the job, or if you're in a collaboration with something, or even in certain aspects of relational aspects, or it could be varying dynamics of all of the above. But either or, the main point of this King of Swords energy that you're producing is that things are moving well, like systematically, like efficiently in your life right now, and it's really going to give you the next level of confidence and opportunity to take further steps towards the ultimate agenda that you have going. Further clarification. Yeah, see what I mean? The Knight of Swords. This is, the pathway is clear, okay? It doesn't have any hurdles, it doesn't have any rocks or something like that. It's very clear, and you can move swiftly, accurately, efficiently on the path that you've set for yourself. Okay, getting things done, cooperating with varying people or any shifts or changes that may even come about external to you. It's not going to hinder anything. It's not going to hinder your momentum. You have contingency plans for everything that could come up, that could, whatever. It's like you're not bothered. You're very clear. All the bases, like, it's quite fine. You are moving forward smoothly. There's no problem. Okay? And you are being looked at because of your efficiency, because of what's happening in your life. You're looking with this hawk up here, or this falcon. There's someone, it could be an investment opportunity, it could be other people who may have been considering coming aboard on the pathway that you have envisioned. They are assessing you, they're looking at you, and you're really giving a very strong determinants of, yeah, Cancer's going in a good direction, and now I'm thinking about joining their cohort, as it were. Excellent. Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, see? Seven of Cups, that's what I was telling you. This is freeing you up to consider more options, more lofty ambitions, or the next expansion of your efforts of what you're going after, whether this is in relationship, business, all the other stuff that I said about. Okay? These are your options. So you're gonna have now some time to consider what to do next, or how to go about the next phases of things. And this is also, I sense, in relation to some people or an entity that may be looking at you and saying, okay, I think I should offer them something. I think I should offer an investment or these particular resources or whatever have you. And it's going to sit well with you. And that may also be what you are considering, what's coming up as well. Okay? You are really you've taken control a bit more of your life to have more say in your direction. Okay? You have more clout. You have more established established quality, like the weight of what you say and do is pivotal to the direction of something. Okay, you are like one of those, like for example, you are the talent, you are a cornerstone of the grand design, and you're being respected as such, and your opinion has the weight to move things in a direction. And you're not taking that lightly. You're becoming very more astute in who you are, what you're involved in, and your mindset of what the grand design is, whatever your main passion and goal is. You have a clearer focus on it. So very good, Cancer. So a lot of opportunity coming your way because of your efforts. So keep it up. And don't be I don't sense you're in a rush per se of making a decision on these options that are coming up or what you're now opening up towards. But what I'm hearing is, though everybody sometimes may want to take on more than one cup at a time, consider taking ginger steps towards one cup at a time and start with that which fully impassions you, is what I'm hearing. Okay? Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. So you don't want to make you don't want to revisit or rehash or cause any calamity to occur that you have already like separated yourself from the past. Okay, with these Ten of Swords. You don't want any backstabbers in your court. You know, you don't want any duplicitous actions or even negative mindsets that may try to demean your established successes in order to try to manipulate you. Okay, that's what I'm saying. With the Seven of Cups, that's what I felt. You need to consider, you are going to consider rationally, practically, efficiently, but take a little bit of time. Don't be too quick. Really dissect and consider who is coming on board, what is the role going to be, and whatever have you, who is involved, you know what I mean? And that's literally what the King of Swords does. He is very meticulous, he's very astute, he has a strategic mind. Okay, the grander picture, the bigger picture is what he's looking at. Okay, because you do not, in your success, in this building block of what's happening in your life, you don't want to create or be involved in an environment that's going to be harmful to you, your mindset, your body, the people who may have already been involved. Okay, you don't want to bring that type of atmosphere in your successful world. You don't want everything per se to just be about the numbers. You need it to be about the point of it all, the quality of it all, the passion of it all. Okay, you don't want your freedom you don't want to be, for example, what I'm hearing is, you know how they say when you get a house or something, you don't want to be working just to maintain the house, you know, and there's nothing left over, whatever. That's not a really good or happy investment. Okay, you want a house to offer the comforts and the securities and all the other things that are very positive for a house to hold. You don't want to put all your efforts in maintaining something that's only taking away, and you're being unsatisfied, not happy about it. Okay, so be careful who you may allow in your process. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, see, Four of Swords. You've worked hard to heal yourself and get through so many hurdles in your life. In certain respects, yeah, you still keep a certain sword by your side just in case. And that's just life, to defend, to speak up when needed, to put down the law, but basically. But you're trying to get a more stress-free, harmonious lifestyle continuance, okay? Four of Swords, taking it easy, take a rest, take a breath, okay, before you consider these options, because you don't want this Ten of Swords in here. For some of you, you're definitely leaving a circumstance that you've been in a Ten of Swords understanding. That's one of the great understandings right here. What's happening on the first thing. Some of you are leaving that environment, and you do not want to repeat that. Okay, so take your time, rest, consider. Universe said, take this card, take this card, take this card. No, this card. Yeah, see, Seven of Wands. You're leaving, or you do not want certain things to follow. Okay, so some of you, you've left this environment, okay, right here with this Ten of Swords. You do not want to repeat it. There's options now opening up for you in your life, taking more command, taking more charge, and moving forward and building your life, okay? You have the Seven of Swords. There's Seven of Wands. Certain people here wants to, talk to you, convince you to stay with them, or try to maybe even make a negative aspect of what you're doing or what you're saying, or even giving alternative views on things that you're hearing them out, but it's not working for you. You have a couple of people here or so who is definitely in your court. They're supporting you. They're on your side. They agree with you. And you're saying you've made up your mind. You're holding the Ace of Wands in your hand right here. It's lit up right there. You know what you want. You know how you're going through this door. Who's going to come with you? You're going to allow them to come with you. But certain people, you're not going to let go through that door. And then you're not going to allow these people to hold you back from going through that door, to move forward with your life and this next step of things, okay? So please take this under strong advice, is what I'm hearing, okay? Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, Two of Swords. Everything is not always logical. It's not always about the numbers. That's what I told you earlier before. Sometimes it's about your intuition, the passion, okay? Logic is not always the answer, okay? Yeah, of course we have practical understandings of how to go about certain things, but sometimes logic is not the answer. You need to go with what you feel is best for you. Further clarification. Yeah, Page of Swords. You've made a decision, or you will be making a decision on how you're going to go about it, especially after this rest, this consideration, this deliberation aspect right here. Probably around here, a couple meetings and stuff like that to further establish what's going on here, okay? But eventually, you're going to make a decision, okay? And you're moving forward. You've heard everything that needs to be said in certain respects. And Page of Swords, this is moving forward in that new direction or that next stage of things. You're coming with experience, capability, qualifications, whatever have you, and knowledge and levels of wisdom. You're still listening, you're still learning on this journey, okay? And you're ready to take this next step, okay? For the clarification, this card, no, this card, thank you, universe. Yeah, see, my goodness. The Tower energy, because it's time. The last foundation it did what it needed to do, and now you're moving forward on this next elevation, this next capacity of the Tower energy, establishing a whole new foundation, the next stages of things that we've been talking about. You are going to be leaving certain people behind. You are not going to allow certain people to follow, okay? You're going to be very stringent with who is coming along with you, or where you're going and how you're going about it, and very discerning who might be involved. Okay, you're not going to allow past regrets or hurts or whatever to follow you in this continued success. Okay, that's why there's a lot of negotiation and consideration and on your part and whatever have you, okay? But this is the universe bringing in this new cycle, this new foundation that you've been working towards and planning towards, okay? There's absolutely new way of lifestyle of being, okay? And it is for your positive good. Yeah, strength card. It's going to take strength to deal with all this, because I sense you're not just you involved in this. Could be a lot of opinions going around, a lot of meetings going around. It could even be a corporation or a business that you're involved in that you realize that now you need to leave. You already saved enough, or you already established your own side business or something like that, and you realize now you can make it your full-time thing, and you're leaving certain things behind, and blah blah blah. You know, it depends on where you're at and what's happening with you. You could be very well be a part of collaboration, and you'll know how it resonates with you. But it takes a lot of strength, commitment, conviction to set this course and stick to it. Okay, you're going to be rewarded for your strength. Of course, you're doing it with dignity with the strength card. You're doing it with poise, and it's a level of conviction. It's like a level of I am assured in myself. Okay, and the universe is saying you need to take that attitude. Okay. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The Queen of Pentacles. This is, you are assured in your focus energy towards your business, your investment, who you want to involve yourself with, how you want the business to look, how you want your lifestyle to be, how you want to live your physical world, who you want involved in your physical world, okay? And doing it with grace, with dignity. Okay, that's what the Queen of Pentacles is, and you're going to be focused, very confident in this investment, in this new, established, elevated dimension that you're going into. Further clarification, this card, thank you, universe. Yeah, King of Pentacles, and this is if the Queen of Pentacles is like hands-on and assured and getting things that making sure it's going in a way where the investment's supposed to go. The King of Pentacles is that long-term established understanding, that committed goal is going to help bring certain things and connections and investments into fruition, into flourishing as time goes on. Having enough to be focused and satisfied and relaxing upon, okay? This is those residual incomes with the King of Pentacles, being able to satisfy your lifestyle, and even those lifestyles who are near and dear to you, maybe leaving something for the grandchildren or whatever have you, okay? This is that comfort, okay? It is your plans of action is going to be leading and continuing in this way, okay? And this is a green light saying that, yeah, your plan, the way you're thinking, it's the right direction, okay? Cancer, it is the right direction. Also, this is some of you what I'm sensing right here with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. This is also a partnership. Now, it doesn't necessarily need to be two people, okay? It could be an entity with another entity, you know what I mean? And another entity which has a bit more clout or a bit more experience or opportunity or resources that you're partnering with, and they love what you're doing and they love this collaboration and growing together. You know, it could be something like that. It could even be a literal next partner, okay? But there's a good, strong business acumen happening here. It's a very strong foundation. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it, and please take the advice, because it's only going to further help establish the success that's building in your world. So let's take a look at the, what do you call it? The extended, and the extended is going to be over the two pillars, and you can always rewind back and cross-reference with the other, what was said before. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and please, Cancer, please comment. I would love to know if the readings are helping you. Please comment. And also, I have a Patreon page. There's a $3 tier and a $9.99 tier there. Even if you consider becoming a $3 member, it really would help the growth and development of the channel. Okay, so let's get into your extended. And what time is it? Okay, a reasonable time. Okay, let's see what's happening. Yeah, Ace of Cups. I'm not surprised, especially over these two pillars right here. It's time, like things are coming about. It's working out in your favor. You're filled with so much confidence. You're filled with everything that you need, that exuberance and the resource and the connections, things that are required for this next stage. The universe is gifting you. It is developed in you. It is gravitating it towards you. Okay, so you'll feel supported and you'll know that you can. Okay, you won't have doubt that you can't. You will know that you can. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, The Chariot energy, especially with what's happening here with the options and the success and the meeting and considerations and the Knight of Swords right there with the swift actions in certain respects, but then you take with when you want to go, with that swift action, but then you have to consider who's coming on board and whatever have you. You're going to know, okay? And the Chariot energy is that victory energy. Again, that just very similar to the Knight of Swords, whereby the way is clear. There's like no detours. You know exactly the destination. And the Chariot is like the fastest moving card in the deck, like fast. Okay? So you'll know, like I said, with the Ace of Cups, you will know. And with the Chariot, again, you know. You know the destination. You know where you're going. Okay? So you'll be going very fast, very swiftly towards this journey. The Chariot card is a victory card. You are in this victory element. Things are moving smoothly, like I said. Okay? So keep the momentum is what I'm hearing. Keep the momentum. Okay? Within reason, clearly, as you consider the same processes of your decision making, continue that on, but keep moving forward. Okay? Further clarification. Yeah, Knight of Cups. You're going to make the right decisions of those who love you, who love what you're about, your service, your dedication, your partnership, your collaboration, whatever it is with you. And those who don't love you, let them go. Okay? You will know. That's why I said go with the passion. Okay? That the quality. Okay? Not the quantity, the quality. Okay? And this is also, for some of you, you will be getting a business partnership offer, an investment offer. Okay, and it could be a combination of both of those scenarios. Okay, and literally that's over these two. You can revive back and see what it said, but you will not be alone. There's more connection of stability and cooperation and assurance that's developing and that's coming, that's being established. And we have, the Hierophant. Literally over these two right here, these two pillars right here, especially with the tower right there. It is signing the contract. It is reading the fine print, making sure that the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. It is making an understanding, a deal with varying entities or varying partnerships or everything I just said. Okay, this is finally moving on up. Okay, your world shifting. This signing of the contract, this new way, it's going to bring about this new life. Okay, that's why I said, especially with the tower there, and when you sign, with the 10 of swords, that you don't want the negative things, and you right here with the the 7 of wands right there, it is that negotiation and understanding how you're gonna, the Hierophant right here. Take your time reading the contract and discussing, but this is a great next step as what you've been wanting to do. Okay, further clarification. Queen of Pentacles again, I'm not surprised. Okay, it's really going to give you the peace of mind that this is a great investment. This is a great partnership. This is going to help further set you up into your goals. You're going to be very excited to get to work on these new dynamics, on this next level of things. Further clarification. The Lovers. So some of you, especially around here, some of you, this is a beautiful relationship, a beautiful partnership. Some of you, it may even become more than just a business relationship. Some of you, you might already be in a loving romance or whatever, and you've decided to go into business together, whatever the situation is. Or for some of you, this is just a beautiful union between two companies or more, whatever the collaboration is. It is going to be peaceful. You're going to be harmonious on it. You're going to be so happy in this. Okay, but take the advice right around here regarding how to build up to this signing of the deal and the contract and going forward. Okay, but it is ultimately going to be like one of the best decisions of your life because you are moving forward. Okay, and then it's going to open the world up to you. The 3 of Wands. Okay, your ship's coming in. You're waiting for the right waves. I mean, you smooth sailing. It's just very exciting. A very exciting time, especially around here. A lot of passions. Okay, and you will be expanding in your life and in this world. The 4 of Cups. So many things have disappointed you, but this is the grand opening happening right here. Your cup will be filled. Okay, this is something that you've been praying for, waiting for. This is the grander next step. After these signings and after things are being established, you're going to be moving on to the next level of things that is really going to open up your world. It's just a moment to go through the processes, okay, that's involved, but your world is opening up in a magnificent way is what I'm hearing. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, favor and abundance. I mean, if you thought your world was getting it any reasonably better, it's just going to even take off after this. This is a great connection that's happening here. Favor, security, reliability, your pentacle steadily flourishing. This is feeling like just so satisfied, so blessed. It's great things happening and developing for you, Cancer. Let's see what the crystal card has to say. Stromatolite. This ancient stone reaches deep down and activates your root chakra. Stromatolite is one of the Earth's oldest stones and oldest stones, and holds the power of fulfilling your goals. Used with your daily meditation, it helps you reach back and reconnect with Mother Earth. Very cool. And we have your angel message. It's ask for help from others. Clearly, there's a lot of things happening here. So a lot of negotiations and talks and whatever have you. So take the advice if you don't know something. Well, we already spoke about that too. Rewind back and say when we were talking about, especially with the Seven of Wands, there's some people on your side and other things. It's just, if you need help, ask. Ultimately, you make a decision, okay? But don't think you have to do everything on your own. And clearly, the universe is helping you through this. And we have what does this say? Mentalizing emotional impressions. Mentalizing emotional impressions. Okay. That's a complex vibe. I sense that because you'll be entering this new direction of things, some new people are, like I told you, you're filtering through. Really search your heart, search your mind of how they make you feel, what they bring to the table, to be discerning, okay, of who's going to be involved in this, okay? And we have mindful wisdom, create inner harmony. And we already spoke a lot about that. There's further clarification on that. This beautiful, beautiful card. Okay, so Cancer, I really do hope the reading was beneficial. And thank you for being here. And I wish you the best. Bye.
Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.